I'm going to keep this one pretty short. I did a video last week at the end of the last game, and it was a pretty bad game, and this game was no different. It was also really, really bad. I was pretty lenient last week on a lot of the different pieces in the team because I felt like maybe they could recover this week. But Bryce Young had one of the worst openings to a game I've ever seen, starting out with a fumble recovery for a touchdown and then an interception. Canales called one of the worst games I've ever seen for the Panthers. It was really, really bad. And every good thing that happened pretty much happened after they were already down by 3 scores. The entire final drive that led to us ultimately losing the game, it never felt like they had control on that drive. All the plays were bad. Bryce never looked ready on any of the plays. And eventually Bryce got sacked in a really stupid way and the game was over. They're not going to bench Bryce after the first 2 games like they did last year because he showed too much in the second half of this game. And it doesn't feel like either A, Canales doesn't know what he's doing, or Canales doesn't trust him to actually do a lot of things that he wants to do. I can't tell what's going on because a lot of the plays today just felt so like odd. I don't really know what the plan was for some of them. Like in that final drive, for example, they decided to run the ball randomly. Like I get they're trying to drive the clock down, but you also have to drive down the field. Like they were only at the 50-yard line or something like that at this point. The defense was pretty bad. There was a few times where they were getting some good pressure. The pick was all right. The sack was pretty good by Princely, but other than that, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't matter to me. To be fair, the defense gave up more like 20 points because the first 7 was on the fumble recovery, but it still wasn't a great showing. I'm not going to applaud mediocrity here. But yeah, if this is how the season keeps going, they're probably just going to clean house again, which is just happens every 2 seasons and it's never fun. So all in all, second half was good. First half was terrible. McMillan was good. Bryce was good when it didn't matter anymore. And it sucks because it's not like when they're bad, it's just not like they're not winning. When the team is bad, it's borderline unwatchable. Like I wanted to stop watching in that second and third quarter. A lot of the points that I want to make are pretty much the exact same points from last week, so I'm not going to ramble any longer. It's just disappointing. It really is. That's all I'm going to say. Goodbye.